win, does not matter. We have decided as a giveaway, we will be giving away an Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. It is the Sun Dipped palette, so you can see that.
Brand new, brand spanking new.
Also, as I'm going to talk about my video, how much I love this palette in particular, and also how I live by matte lip glosses. This is a Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. It's, if you can see the color, it's more of a tannish pink, but I'm a huge fan of it, but we will be giving this out to a lucky winner.
Good.
Hey guys, my name is Taylor, and today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine, so let's go ahead and get started. I usually like to start with a BB cream because I usually get like really red on my face and I don't really like some of like the pimples I get. I usually get like stress bumps, and I'm sure like no girl's a fan of that. So this is what I use usually. I put this on before my foundation. It's the light medium sheer tint, and I'm just super, like, sometimes I'll even use this without foundation just because it's so light and it's just, it feels a lot better on my skin. It's better for your skin. I'm pretty sure it says in here like it clears acne, conceals imperfections, yada yada, you understand. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this. And I usually like to put it like all over, but like not too much. Because if you do add a foundation on, you don't want it to like look clumpy and cakey, and nobody likes. Cake is good, but not cakey. So like my freckles to show just a little bit, especially in summertime, you know. Freckles are good. Also, you can add it onto your eyes just because I feel like it's really good for like moisturizer as well. Like I'll use it when I go to the beach and different things like that. As far as like moisturizing, I also am like a firm believer in SPF, like sunscreen. This one is broad spectrum SPF 30, and it's Everyday Sun. So I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably should put it on before your BB cream, but, and I usually like to add it on like the tops, like my cheeks, because that's usually where I get the most color, because that's where my freckles come in. So just go ahead and do that. My nose, because the sun hates me. Okay. And usually after I have like all that in, I usually use a moisturizer foundation, and the one that I'm using is CoverGirl. It's clean. It's because I don't think I have like greasy skin. It's more of like a dry skin. So, and I usually add that onto this. I like to start at the chin because that's where I get most of my acne. Like the sponges, I feel like collect a lot of the makeup, but I like that because I don't really want all of the makeup on my face. Like I kind of want it to absorb some so it doesn't look like I'm just putting pounds of makeup on. And I usually like to start with like a very, like I like to do the stick first, and then I like to apply the powder because I feel like it locks it in a lot more. So this is Wet n Wild. It's dual-ended contour stick, if you can see that. It's very good. I love it. And I do a little bit on my nose. That is just to make your cheekbones look like you have cheekbones, because I don't sometimes. So, and then this, add a little bit of highlight on your nose. Some people like to do like the full triangle, but I feel like that makes your makeup look too cakey, so I just like to like just very lightly add a little bit of highlight. I don't like to add too much right here because I'm already adding highlight onto it, the foundation highlight, so I just feel like that's just way too much. So, okay. Now after you look like an Indian warrior, you're gonna go ahead and get that brush again, and you're just gonna blend it in. Sponge, not brush, but and I like to use the back end of a sponge just because I feel like it just blends it all in better.
Move the mirror, it's in front of the camera.
And you usually have to like pack it into your face. I usually try to do like upward motions to get, because you want your cheekbones to be in upward motion. So, and it kind of leaves a little bit of redness just from like where the sponge is just being so rough, but you can take care of that with your powder afterwards. So just make sure it's all blended, because a not blended face is a no. You don't want to do that. All right. And I usually like to give my like my chin a little bit of highlight just because I feel like we all need some highlight in our lives. All right, we do this really like ugly face while I get the corner of my cheekbones. Oh yeah, look at them chiseled cheekbones. Okay, now that we are all contoured up, let's look at it. Oh, yep. Okay. So I like to use CoverGirl. I like to use a lot of CoverGirl products just because I'm cheap. I really don't care for, it all is the same to me. The only thing I think I spend a lot of money on would be highlight, because I feel like highlight is just very crucial. But this is the CoverGirl True Blended Minerals. It's the 405 Light Pale, because that is my skin tone. So it's that. It's broken because I just love it so much. So, all right. I take it and I go my chin. And I like to just kind of get right underneath where I just contoured. So it kind of locks it in. In a sense, I guess it'd be baking, but I'm not really leaving it there. I'm kind of just like rubbing it in. When I get my forehead, so it kind of evens out. And then I have a zit there, so of course I'm gonna try to get coverage on it because everybody hates acne. All right. Okay. I don't really use a whole lot because I do not like the cakey look. All right. So this, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I live by it. I love it. We are also giving one away as a giveaway. If anybody's interested in that, there'll probably be a video coming soon, so just keep a lookout for that. We'll probably be giving away one of these, an Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and also a matte lipstick because I live by matte lipsticks. So, the one that I have is the Sun Dipped. So it's like the bronze, the summer. Oh, I have like all over my shirt. It's fine. The Moonshine and Tourmaline, I think that's what it is, but it's like all of these beautiful colors that I'm obsessed with. And I like to use like a flat brush. Some people like to use more of like a, I guess, feathery type brush to put it on, but I'm not really like picky about it. I kind of like how this one just kind of sets it on a lot more. And I usually add all three of the light colors because I'm bougie. So I just go ahead and add it in, and if I don't look like a superstar, like I just have to look like a mermaid, princess, whatever, then it ain't the look. I gotta keep going. So I just smear that in real good. I make sure to get my nose, and then the underneath of my eyebrows, because you want your eyebrows to look good. All right. I'll go over a few more times. Okay. Then I will come back for the bronze look for my contour, but I like to go to, so this is like, I got this at TJ Maxx, like on a really good deal. It literally just says contour crisply formations. So it's, why have I been using my hand? But there you go. And it's, there was a highlight here, but I used it till it died, and now I just have this color. So, all right, if I can get on my makeup sticker. I like to use, it's like a bigger kind of brush. You can see it. It doesn't say what kind, but I'm really not a fan of like spending a lot of money on expensive brushes, just because I feel like I'd rather spend money on expensive products, like makeup products, instead of, you know, how I put it on. So if I actually, just whatever. So I get a little bit of that in there, and then I like to go over my cheekbone. And I kind of just like rub it in and keep going and like blending. And then I go a little bit on the cheekbones, so I'll look poppin'. I'd probably do a little bit more if it was like a go out kind of look, but I'm not really a fan of going out because I'm a homebody and I just work a lot, so. Which this might be a lot for every day, but I feel like it's not because I'm just extra as hell. My boyfriend can testify to it. So, all right. After that's all blended and good, I can put that away. And I bring back the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I go to the color Bronze, which is like the more brown color right here. Put a little bit of that on my brush, just barely dab it. And I blend that puppy in. Perf, okay. So, then I like to go on and go to eyes, which, ironically enough, what I'm using my mirror for is the Too Faced Natural Eyes. It's the Natural Eyeshadow Collection. So if you can see that. I've used like most of the ones in here, but the ones that I've been really steadily using the most is Cashmere Bunny and Nudie. So, and then Silk Teddy is like a, you'll see. We'll just wait on it. But I got these brushes off of Wish. I don't know if anyone's a fan of cheap products, but Wish and Geek, both awesome apps if you guys want to go look into that. So I got like a pack of these, and like the things like Hello Gorgeous, it's like a chick eye shatter. So I just kind of put a little bit of brown in that, and then I put it in the creases of my eye and kind of make my eyes look a little bigger because I feel like my eyes are so small. And I just kind of keep blending. All right, now go the other eye. I like to do nude first because it just kind of gives you a base to start with, which is what I like. So, this is actually a YouTuber. I haven't really seen a lot of her videos, but some of them are actually really good. It's Shannon XO, or Shan XO. It's this one right here. It's a double palette, so it's got 9 lipsticks on this side and then 9 eyeshadows on this side. And since I have green eyes, I'm a big fan of orange colors, reds, light orange, those kinds of colors. So I like to use this one right here. This orange, I just barely put it in there. And I like to go over it in the crease and kind of open my eyes up a little bit. If you can tell like the difference between both eyes, you can kind of see that it opens up green eyes a lot. If you have green eyes, orange, definitely I recommend. So then I go over to the other eye, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget. I'm a forgetful little biatch. All right. I feel like I usually do a lot of blending, but that was a good amount. Okay, then there's this red color. It's like kind of reddish pink, but there's a little bit of glitter, and I love glitter, so I add that color to the front, like right where my eye begins kind of, and just kind of work my way up to give it more of an open eye look. And then clean my brush off a little bit, my hand, because I don't really care. And then there's this orange that is a really pretty color, and I like to put that right in the crease to kind of make it look like my eyes look like the sunset, because they do. Julian says they look like lightning, so gotta do it up sometimes, you feel? And then I usually like to add any kind of light colors to my eyes. Most of the time, I use highlighter to my eyes just because why not? It's doing the same exact thing. I'm not really a believer that like each thing has to be used for like, I've used contour as like smoky eye before. So I really feel like it doesn't matter. It's all makeup. It all goes on your face. It's all okay. You know, it doesn't really matter. So back to Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like to use Moonshine and kind of just get a little bit on my brush. And then just kind of pop that in. And then I usually try to add a little bit back to like the top of that. There we go. I don't always use eyeliner, but sometimes I do. For this video I will. Usually for my everyday though, I've been trying to steer away from eyeliner just because it's so hard to get off. I feel like at the end of the day, it's just such a pain in the butt. So this is 2-timer. It's on one side, it's the felt tip, and on the other side, it's the crayon, if you can see it. So I don't mess with crayon because I just don't. I use felt tip every time. So this one's probably like unused. I just kind of trace the line. I like to get like as close to the eye as possible. Like you're not really, if you want like a more open eye look, you're really supposed to, but I feel like if you do light and then kind of a more like bold look towards the end of your eye, it kind of opens the eye up a lot and makes it look a lot bigger. Usually I like to do falsies, like false lashes, and that is a really good look if you're trying to do a lot of eyeliner, but not for an everyday because those things are itchy and I'm not trying to mess with it. I know every girl has that problem that like, oh crap, I can't get that like corner of the eye like look, and then, or you get it on this side, you can't get it on that side, and you're just like, oh. So we're just struggle busting, but we're doing it together. It's fun. Every girl can relate, I know. And if you say you can't, y'all playing games. Gotta shake it up because it's being stupid. Perfecto. Yeah, I go this way. Eyeliner makes me feel like I'm walking on a tightrope. I'm like, no, don't fall off the line. Better make that shit sharp. You want to cut somebody. Oh, sorry for cursing. Mom, if you're watching, I love you. See, like, I know every girl, like, does their eyeliner, and they're like, I know this isn't centered, but it's fine. We rock with it anyways, so we're just gonna... As soon as you put mascara on anyways, no one really notices. Like, no one's gonna be like, you know, your eyeliner is not symmetrical. So, I use like 6 different mascaras because I just am really a firm believer that eyelashes are like the most important part of your makeup. So, I usually start with a brush. Oh, this is the CoverGirl, of course, So Lashy Blast Pro. It's more of a like thin, like bristle kind of brush, and I like it because it kind of separates all of your lashes whenever it's applying the mascara, which I like. I don't like it to be super clumpy, but I also want it to be very spaced out because when you go over it with your other ones, you don't want to keep adding brushes that are like all bad. You go to your other eye, and I usually try to like stab myself. I try to get as close to the eye as possible because you want it to look really good. I keep stabbing myself. Like, I wish you guys could actually like see, but you can't. That's okay. And then I always get the bottom. I kind of just like wiggle it on, dance it on, or however you want to say it. I got a little bit right here, so I'm just gonna wipe. That's kind of why I like whenever I do like a full face of makeup, just because it's like, if you do, it's so much easier just to wipe your makeup, because I'm like, you've got like another whole layer underneath that's straight. If one layer's messing up, another layer got you. It's fine. This one is the NARS. This one barely, it's like on its last life, but I just keep using it because the bristles are so pretty. It's like so spaced out, which is awesome. I try to steer away from waterproof mascara because, man, it sucks to take off. It feels like I'm like ripping off my eyelashes, but damn, do they look pretty when you put it on. This is the Mega Dramatic Lash, which is me in a nutshell because I need them dramatic lashes. My boyfriend actually just bought me like fake eyelashes, which big fan of, like I said. They're the Fox Mink. Sorry, babe, not in this video, but like coming up soon. They will be featured, I promise. They will not go to waste. Okay. So, I feel like that's a pretty good amount. And then I'll probably add like one more. For this video, I'll just shit on my whole life and do waterproof because it really does make your eyelashes look so much better. It completely makes it's way darker for one. For two, keeps them in place. It's kind of like the gel of mascara. Like it's like that's how I look at it. It's like once you put it on, them puppies going nowhere. Breakups, crime, whatever, they ain't going nowhere. You could cry a river. Your eyelashes still gonna look A1. Which I guess is good, but like when you're going to bed and you're trying to like take it off, you're like, no. Please come off. Ah! I should make a video on like everyday fails of women, and this is one of them. Does anyone else ever like hit themselves in the face? Yeah, me. It's cool, the other layers underneath me got me. So, this is what we got so far. I usually get about to this point and I'm like, oh, I should have done way more eyeshadow. You're not really supposed to do eyeshadow after you just put on mascara just because I feel like it gets kind of stuck in the lashes, but I don't follow the rules, so I don't give a crap. This one is the Graffiti News by Maybelline New York. You can see it. I like to use this hot pink because like I said, if it don't look like the sunset, it ain't the one. And I'm just kind of using this like really crappy little blendy brush. Honestly, I love like cheap brushes. Like I'm a giant fan. Like if it breaks tomorrow, I'll just buy more. Like I don't care. So I kind of just get that right on the line. Keep blending it in. Can you see it? Don't worry, Jules, that wasn't you. Alright, and I just keep kind of blending. And of course, I got eyeshadow on my eyebrows, so. Bless you, Koopy! Koopy's my dog. Alright, now you're starting to see some, I know you know what I'm talking about. Alright. I usually, it's like I'm a broken record now. I just keep saying, just ignore me. I'm gonna put the same color, the hot pink, right underneath my eyes. And just very carefully dab it and then kind of rub it in a little bit. Look who came to visit. Hello, Koopy. Alright. I feel like the pink underneath really just captures like green eyes. Hello, Coop. You guys can't see him, but he's very cute. Okay. I have to fix my eyebrow really quick. And like I said, I'll explain more in like another video like about my eyebrows. I've seen so many different girls do crazy things with their eyebrows. I've seen girls with like really thick eyebrows, really thin eyebrows. With me, I just kind of try to keep mine the like I just make mine a little darker. That's really it. But I will definitely do a video if you want to get the London look. Why do I keep winking? I'm freaking freak. It's fine. Alright. So, this is where we at. And you always want to brush out your eyebrows. I like to use matte lipsticks just because they are literally bomb. This one's had a flashlight. We'll just use this one. This is Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I swear to God, matte lipstick is like freaking magic because you could have like a whole party, you could drink, eat, it's staying. It's not going nowhere. I've gotten to work on like a 12-hour shift and had my lipstick still on in the morning. That's insane. That's freaking magic. Regular lipstick though, you put freaking any kind of stick lipstick on, girl. This shit is not gonna stay. You eat a cracker, that crap's coming off. And it's gonna go on really glossy. That's okay. So just do that and kind of. Just like follow your lip line. Don't like don't Kylie Jenner it. Don't go over. Just leave it. Love your lip line. Embrace it. I should have already pre-grabbed a napkin, but what I like to do is dab it with a napkin, so I'll be right back. Surprise, mother sucker. Okay. So I usually get toilet paper, tissue, doesn't really matter what kind, and just kind of, yeah, just kind of take off the excess and then rub it in. All right. Boom! And you got everyday makeup.